Alright, now that you've saved the data from the NOAA website, we need to put it into a spreadsheet. So to create a spreadsheet, you go into your Google Drive and hit the Create button, and we're going to create a spreadsheet. Now when the spreadsheet comes up, we need to rename it. So click on the name at the top, and let's name it whatever months you are doing. So let's say we're doing January through March, and then let's call it data collection, and click OK. Now when we use a spreadsheet to put data in, if we're going to create a chart, then what you need to know is that row 1 needs to be for labels, and column A is for your labels as well. We collected our data from that website, and remember I said that a comma means that you're going to be putting in 2 columns of data. So that's what we need to remember, is that we are going to be inserting 2 columns of data, but we have to leave row 1 open for our labels. So we want to click into A2 for the first month in our series. So we're doing January 1st, or whatever your first month is, whether it's April or whatever. We're going to click in A2 for our first set of data. So now after we click the cell, we're going to go to File, and we're going to import, because we need to go get the stuff that we saved. So we're going to choose a file. When you click on choose a file, make sure over on the left hand side when your stuff pops up that you click on My Documents, and then you will see your file that you saved for your month. Mine's a little bit different because it's a different Microsoft Windows program, just a little bit. So I saved mine under Jan space Precip, so I'm going to double click on that, and that comes up. And you can see that our data kind of has gotten inserted here, but we're going to click on this circle here that says replace data starting at selected cell, because we don't want to create a new spreadsheet or anything like that. We want to replace the data at the cell that we clicked on. So once we've done that, we're going to click the import button at the bottom. And now you can see that the years are all in column A, and then our data is in column B. Now when we import our other 2 sets of data for our stuff, we want to click on C2, because we're going to take up 2 columns, and then you'll after you insert that data, then you can go to E2 and insert your last set of data. The other thing that I want to show you is that we're going to be doing a spreadsheet for precipitation and one for temperature, but you don't have to create 2 new documents for that. In Spreadsheet, you can just have a whole bunch of sheets, and if you look down here at the bottom left, it says Sheet 1. You can add more sheets, and they're all still spreadsheets. So I'm going to hit the plus sign because we need 2 sheets. This first one is data on precipitation, so I clicked on Sheet 1 and notice there's a little arrow there. If I click on that arrow, I can rename this sheet, and we're going to rename it Precipitation. And then click OK. Then I'm going to click on Sheet 2, and there's an arrow next to Sheet 2, and we're going to rename that one Temperatures. And click OK. So now you can see we have our 2 sheets, but I've only inserted data into the precipitation. Now, when I go collect temperature data, I'm going to insert it the exact same way. Check out the next video that's going to show you how to, once we get all the data in there, then it's going to show you how to edit some of it, and then we'll be looking at setting up the charts.